Hello guys, my name is kiminekyt and I welcome you to this new video, and today I got a bit of an unusual video prepared for you. Why? Well, originally I wanted to create a usual replay commentary kind of a video that I'm usually making on this channel, but in the end I ended up talking about so many completely random things for so long that I wasn't actually commentating the replay at all. But I still want to talk about those random things, so yeah, I decided to make a separate video about those things. So what are these things? Well, number one is the World of Tanks Classic. As you might know, a couple of days ago, Wargaming decided to announce the World of Tanks Classic, which is basically them re-releasing the 7.0 patch, if I'm correct, which is a patch that is so ridiculously old that I wasn't even playing it actually. It is so old that you literally have only 3 nations to play, those being the Germans, Soviets, and the USA, the Americans. You have no other nations to play, and that's it. And obviously, as goes with every single recent announcement by Wargaming, this one as well received a pretty mixed bag of opinions, pretty mixed bag of opinions from the general community of this game. Some of the people were saying that this thing is just Wargaming being greedy again and trying to lure in like old-time nostalgic people that have left the game because it was too boring, whereas on the other hand you have people saying that this thing is literally the best thing since sliced bread. In my opinion, neither one of those sides is correct, and neither is gonna be my opinion about this topic, but I'm still gonna give you my opinion about this topic because why the heck not? In my opinion, the Wargaming is actually just trying to get a decent, unbiased opinion about what did the people actually like about the game back then that they do not like nowadays. Because, well, nostalgic goggles are a pretty strong thing that affects the thinking of so many people nowadays that they cannot really think straight. Seriously, the similar kind of a thing has happened to World of Warcraft Classic a couple of months ago. As you might know, unless you are living under a rock, Blizzard a couple of months ago decided to release World of Warcraft Classic, which is literally World of Tanks Classic but in World of Warcraft version. They re-released the original 2004 version of World of Warcraft, and it was incredibly hyped up. People just absolutely loved this idea of them re-releasing an old version of the game. They couldn't wait to play it. It was so ridiculously overhyped that it was almost disgusting. But in the end, people disliked it. Why did this happen? Well, due to one single reason, and that is that most of the people which were saying that the game back in the day was so good and nowadays it's so shit, remembered the game being good only because of the fact that they only found it at a time. You know, they just found the game, they just found a new, nice looking game, and since it was new to them, everything seemed exciting and amazing, and they just couldn't stop playing it. Everything was new, everything was beautiful, everything was amazing, and they didn't care about the fact that the game as well was complete utter garbage. They just cared about the fact that it was new and exciting for them. But with the years that passed, and you know, since MMO games, a part of MMO life is literally just updating the game over and over again to keep people playing the game, and they start slowly disliking the game. Not because it would be becoming shit, but they simply started disliking the game because they were playing it for too long. They were playing it for multiple years. Previously, or even nowadays with single player games, you're probably gonna play them for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months at most, but you're definitely not gonna be playing them for years. With MMO games, you pretty much have to play them for years in order to get anything out of them. And yeah, the game eventually, inevitably, starts getting boring. That's something that simply happens. If you are playing a game for too long, it simply starts getting boring. It's completely normal. But most of these people that were saying that the game used to be so good, most of these nostalgic people start blaming developers for the fact that the game is becoming shit for them or boring for them, rather than just the fact that they are playing it for too long and that they should move to another game. So yeah. The game actually was really shit. Like back in the day, World of Warcraft Vanilla was absolute horseshit of a game. It was unfair, it was unbalanced, it was buggy as shit, it was really bad. It just had pretty decent story and it featured the MMORPG sort of thingy that people enjoyed playing. Otherwise, the game was pretty much shit. The same thing goes to World of Tanks. Back in the day, World of Tanks was complete horseshit that was absolutely terrible. It was unbalanced, it was boring, it was this, it was that, it was simply bad. Yet still, people are nowadays claiming that the game was so much better back then because of the fact that they started playing back then and yeah, they feel nostalgic about when they start playing. My personal sort of an answer to this question, like what did you like about the game back then that you do not like about the game right now, is that I don't know. I dislike the game since I started playing it. That's kinda surprising to say, considering the fact that it is one of my most played games of all time. Seriously, I spent thousands of hours playing this game, but yeah, I didn't really like this game since I started playing it. The only reason why I was playing it was the fact that I actually had friends that were playing this game. That was something new to me. Never before I've had people that were playing a certain game with me. It is also the reason why I'm currently playing the League of Legends. I got friends in that game, and it is the reason why I'm playing that game. It is also the reason why I'm no longer playing World of Tanks. Back in the day, I used to have a clan with which I played a lot, but that clan kind of fell apart, and now I pretty much got no one to play the game with, and even if I probably found somebody to play the game with, I probably wouldn't be able to get myself back into it, so yeah. Another thing that I want to talk about is the release of Borderlands 3! Oh, and in case you do not know, I'm a huge fan of the Borderlands series. Because of one single thing. For every single person has this one certain game that got them into like this gaming world, that got them into playing video games. For me, it is the Borderlands 2. But on top of that, well, it's also Minecraft. But on top of the fact that Borderlands 2 is my like gateway game for gaming, it is also my gateway game for YouTube. It is actually the thing that got me interested in YouTube and watching YouTube videos. Before I discovered a certain Czech channel that was making Borderlands 2 videos, I wasn't really interested in watching YouTube videos. I pretty much only watched like 1 or 2 videos from a certain creator, and then I just completely stopped watching those videos. But after I discovered this channel, that should be right now on the screen, I kinda got into YouTube and started watching more channels like him. So, yeah, I really love Borderlands 2. I have also never really played it myself because, hey, I'm coming from a poor family. I tried to ask my mother to buy me the game, but we are so ridiculously poor that at a time it would literally cost her 10% of her monthly salary. So, yeah, let's just say that I could never buy the game myself. And also at the time my pirating skills consisted of me just googling the name of the game and then following the name of the game by the word free. That is literally how I was trying to pirate games, and I was capable of pirating like that only one single game in my life, and that was Minecraft. So yeah, I never really played Borderlands 2 myself, but when I got the money to actually purchase the game, I felt as if the game was so ridiculously old and obsolete that it's gonna be just better to wait for the Borderlands 3 to be released. The thing though was the fact that was in the year 2016, and I didn't know that it's gonna take them 3 more years until they'll just release a trailer for Borderlands 3. Anyway, now they finally released a trailer for Borderlands 3, and I'm like a fucking child. I'm so happy about it. I'm so hyped for the game. I'm not gonna pre-order it. I don't want those fuckers to have like a buggy unfinished game and be confident like, yeah, people are already paying us money, it's probably alright to release a game unfinished. No. Random car outside. Anyway, I'm super hyped up for the Borderlands 3 and I can't wait till it will be released. Anyway, we are slowly approaching the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna end this video right about here. Hope you enjoyed this sort of an Mingles with Jingles kind of a video, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye!